to eat your soul.
Hot diggity!
How's it going?
Of course. Of course.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Ready to eat your soul.
How is
Oh, yeah?
everybody doing?
I you know.
You want to try that
It's been
again?
a couple weeks.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. You're right. You don't.
my
effort, though.
response, my gut response was, I think I'm doing better than poor cat over here. But I know, like, oh, it's been rough.
We're doing
I
great,
bet.
guys.
Yeah,
We're doing
it's been a
great.
rough couple of weeks. You know what?
But
We're back.
here. We're
back.
back. And we're going into a world that somehow makes more sense.
Apparently.
Ready to get fucked.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently.
Apparently. Share chat. Mel.
Huh?
God
What?
damn it. How? I hit the button. It's enabled. Mother. Yeah, it's enabled. I didn't. Where?
It's not on my end.
Huh. It says some streamers aren't live yet. Streamers can join. What do you mean some streamers aren't live yet?
Live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm alive.
I don't see it on your. I don't see it on your Twitch.
On
Well.
whose?
Try again.
Also, hashtag Twitch. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
That
But
was
we're
weird.
good. Guys,
Oh.
streaming is harder than you think.
We are professional streamers.
It's exhausting.
It is that. It's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong.
Shared
It's a ton of
chat is
fun.
tricky too. Oh my god.
But shared chat it makes it tricky for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Pop that one. Oh, we didn't even make sure that I had the right window open in window capture. You know what? It's all good.
So what exactly are you sharing right now?
I'm just on the general like chatting screen.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Which I did update the background for.
Welcome
Ooh.
to our Scuff screen. Welcome to our Scuff stream, everybody.
There's a
Follow
reason
it.
that scuff and stream equals scream.
Welcome to our streams.
Welcome to our
Welcome
screams.
to our
I hope you
scream.
enjoy this day.
I hope you have just as much emotional distress
We're,
fantasy
we're
world
starting out strong.
as we have setting up the stream.
Starting out strong.
I went to go check out your fucking streams, and the first thing I get is some food from Taco Bell. Fuck you. Fuck you
No.
so hard.
No.
Oh.
Hashtag non-sponsored.
Yeah.
Wait, what's Treat Stream? What's this? Sorry, I was looking at shit. Shailene.
I only know about Treat Stream actually because of Harper.
Yeah.
What is
Because I
this?
didn't know
heard
it
of treat
existed.
stream
It's a
from
cool
somebody
thing.
else. Is someone running though? Or is it in one of
What
my
is this?
little is it one of my
Which one
panels?
running? Oh.
Is it one of my panels? Oh yeah, it is. Basically people can buy you food while you're live.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Oh shit, let me go live real quick.
It takes a while to set up. Anyways.
It's the simple things in life you treasure.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It really is. Okay.
Which is how
So-
Ignacio is here with all of us.
Uh-huh.
The simple things.
Anyways.
Spirit, I'm sorry we're like this.
You're fine. I've come
I'm
to.
not. Authenticity, baby.
Mhm.
Hey, if we weren't like this, he would be worried.
That's fair, actually. If we all come in and we're all put together and we're like, all right, 3, 2, 1, and now we're in game, it would be weird.
It would.
It would very much be weird.
You'd be like, is this the Twilight Zone? Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
That'd be a great April Fool's episode.
It
Yeah.
would.
April Fools, we have all of our
shit
Yeah.
together.
Oh my goodness. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity.
I'm setting this shit up right now. I'm like literally zooming.
But anyways, let's get started, shall we?
Yeah, let's get started.
last we left off, Ignacio and Cavoria went over to have dinner with Ignacio's parents, while the girls stayed over at Granny Kiko's and had dinner there. Both of them had stories told and good food. And then the girls went up to the bed, and Serephina got a lesson that may or may not have been eavesdropped on. As when Granny Kiko gnomishly scurried.
The gnomish scurry.
So we really need to make that a t-shirt. We really do.
Give me it. Give me it right now. Give me the words, and I will make it right now.
Gnomish scurry.
Gnomishly.
Gnomishly scurry.
You got to write it down. I'm autistic. I don't know.
Don't worry.
Buddy.
We'll get together later.
There's another quote for the merch shop. You got to write it down. I'm autistic.
Remember what I said 3 minutes ago? Okay. So Granny Kiko.
And then Victoria and Ignacio got a little sneaky and snuck out. In the morning, the girls woke up and were graced with very delicious cinnamon rolls. That was a recipe by Ignacio's mother. When you arrived at Ignacio's home, which was right next door, you could hear the telltale signs of a mother in rage. As you found out that Maria was a little mad that Ignacio and Cavoria snuck out. But then you all leave and head to the magic shop for some shopping. And that is where we pick up. As you guys are walking, you guys notice it start to rain. It's very light and gentle with some thunder in the background. Sienna, I need you to make that save, please.
Excuse me.
Okay, not bad. What was the modifier I'm adding to it?
I think it was a
Wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah.
Yeah, wisdom makes sense. 21.
Right, you're fine.
Yep. This is the first time we're all going shopping together, so Sienna is like really excited. It's like high school friends going to the mall excited.
Yeah.
Oh my god, girls, let's go.
Oh my god.
All right.
Valerie. Oh my god.
But you all arrive at the magic shop. Casa de Magica.
Ooh.
So what are we doing?
This map is beautiful. Sorry. This map is
Yeah, it
gorgeous.
is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I do have one magic item that I wanted to get.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm getting it right now. I'm sending it to you, Shailene.
Yes.
It's called this.
Believe I
I wanna be
did
sec-
say yes. Because I think you asked
Yes, you
about
did.
it before, and I did say yes.
Yes. Okay. I believe the door is that way. Yep.
The door is here.
Are you sure? Because this looks more like an entrance than it does right here. These look like windows.
Oh, you're right. You know what? You're right. It is over here. You're right.
Look at her go. Feeling is going to beat
So-
my ass.
You all head in, and you can see um this redheaded woman. She's half elf, behind the counter. Um, Skin with that sun-kissed tan look. Elery, Serephina, are you guys following in?
Yes.
Didn't you gotta move?
I'm trying.
There we
There
go.
was
Through the
something-
window.
She
It
does
just
through the
falls
window.
through the window.
Absolutely, just Paul vaulted, and Hillary's over here. All right. Goes along.
My goddamn bad. Damn.
You're good. You're good. We're just pulling your leg.
Sienna sees books.
There's a whole bunch of books. You can see there's some herbs on the one side, potions on the same side. You can see some magical items. And then where the redheaded half elf is sitting is a case that has other magical items. These look to be a bit more expensive
Mm.
and more rare.
Gotcha. What are kind of is the standard inventory that's in our Discord, does that include what would be in a magic shop?
Yes, there's
think there
actually
was a
a
column for it.
separate. Yeah,
Okay.
there was a separate. If there's something more specific you're looking for, I can let you know if they have it or not.
That's also something like I also am curious, like if what they're just sort of. I want to figure out how to browse without making you like run down a list of magic items.
That's why I said if you have a magic item that is not on that list that you are
Just let you know.
curious about, just let me know and I can let you know.
Okay. Thank you.
So my quick question.
Yes.
What's her name?
You actually would know her name. You do recognize her. You went to school with her. This is Kara.
Ignacio will go through and say, Kara, it's very nice to see you again.
Ignacio, it is so good to see you. It has been a long time.
It very much has. How long? I would say maybe
Since high
6
school.
years?
Since high school.
Okay, no, actually make that 8 years. So, how is Sebastian still being a fool of himself?
Always is. We recently got married.
I did hear something about that while wandering around about town. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But it's a shame you got married and not engaged, because I would have asked for an invitation.
It was quick. You know, my father was always really sick. It's his wish.
He is the type of man to want things done before he passes away.
Well, we gave him his wish.
That's good to hear.
He
Also,
passed about a month ago.
oh, you have my condolences, and I wish I had flowers to offer.
It's fine. He didn't want anything grand. Just like him.
Was he at least funny about his funeral?
Oh, yes.
That man always knew how to make people laugh, even the most saddest of times.
He did. I will miss that about him. Anyways, who's with you? I don't think we've met.
This actually, Han, do you want to introduce yourself, or do you want me?
Sure. Hello, I'm Gloria. Ignacio and I went to university together, and we We are partners. Oh, it's lovely. Did hear what happened about you know who. I'm glad you were able to move on.
I wouldn't say I fully moved on. I still want some payback, but in what form? That's to be decided.
Of course. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yes. Remember back in high school that I beat you in that dare, and you would make that thing for me?
I remember. Yes.
After 8 long years, I've come for it.
All right. What do you want?
I want. He'll then goatishly, for lack of a better word, just like step and say, I want the doodle ring.
I was kind of hoping that was what you want. I sheepishly made it all those years ago.
Yes! Because I have someone I want to use it on.
I bet. All right, let me go get it. And she'll walk to the back. A few moments later, she walks back out and she's holding this box. It's a small box. It actually looks more like a gift box instead of a ring box, but she does set it in front of you.
Oh, the things I'm gonna do with this.
Ew.
I see that there are others here. If you don't mind, if I could go help them.
Yeah, no worries. Actually, real quick.
Yes.
Serephina,
Mm-hmm.
come here, please.
She's right next to you.
So Ignacio would put on the ring, and then he'll try to hold in the laugh as he puts his index finger and puts "In nomine Patri Spiritus." It's like, I now beseech you, Ash. I drew like a little tiny skull on your forehead.
I don't like this.
Don't,
Oh my god,
don't-
Ignacio's Catholic.
kind of, yeah. It's like, this is a doodle ring. Don't worry, that will wash off if you just wipe it off. Or I can do this. He'll just like draw like cat whiskers on your face.
Can I slap him?
You can slap me at you if you want. I don't care. And
If he's not resisting, go for it.
As he is done seeing, he's like, "Hey, Kara,
Yes.
I present you a cat."
Oh no.
That's a strength save.
I know, I realized I clicked the wrong one.
Also,
She slaps your head off of your shoulders.
Yes.
He wasn't resisting.
Cool.
Also, a little poke at your name. Kara, I present to you cat.
I'm gonna fucking punch you later.
Does she turn into a cat? What happens to her?
No, it's
she-
just a
no, she-
drawing.
Oh.
Kara, excuse me, just sits there and smiles. That is very, very cute. You look very cute now.
Even though she's an elf, I see her as my little sister.
I can.
She
sense that
does this
energy.
like, she does this pouty face at him.
Kara reaches behind the counter and pulls out a rag and just sets it on the counter in case you want to wipe it off. And then
Thank you.
walks out and walks over to you, Sienna, first.
You bitch.
Yes.
Hello.
Can I help you?
I honestly, I was partially browsing. But I do have a couple of things that I've heard of that I'm wondering if you have.
course.
There's something called there's a potion you can drink that if you're feeling very tired after not sleeping, it can make you feel not tired anymore. Not like coffee, but think something about vitality.
Yes. Fortunately, I just sold my last one yesterday. I've not been able to make any.
That's all right. This is a college town. I'd imagine it's quite popular.
Yes.
What's a
Go ahead.
Do you have any books on planar magic?
Planar magic. I do. As she walks back around to this side of,
She follows.
and you see she's running her hands over the books and then pulls two out, and hands them to you.
Perfect.
One of them kind of talks about the history of how it came to be, and the other one is kind of more going in depths of the different planes, but it does talk about planar magic within that. I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
No, that's perfect actually. How much for both of these?
Well, for both. I could let them go away for 10 gold altogether.
All right. Perfect. And then the last one on my list, shift with clothing. Do you happen to have that?
Let me go look in the back real quick.
Thank you very much.
And she slips by you, heads back to the back. Is there any roleplay that wants to happen for this quick moment?
Serephina is going to roleplay with Ignacio for a second.
All right.
She is going to question, so, I see that you're familiar with her. Can I ask
Yeah.
how?
It was like a long thing. I always got bullied. She stood up for me, and now I just see her as my sister, cousin. I want to say like a cousin, really.
Understandable. Gotcha. So, pretty much, she stuck up for you when no one would.
Pretty much.
She seems very nice.
She is very nice.
So,
Though there's sometimes I wonder what life would have been like if she didn't come along and help me out.
Well, thank God we all have those type of people who would be there for us, right?
Mm-hmm. And I know I pick on you a lot, which I'll be honest, it's real fun. It's real fun.
I
But
bet
if
it is.
But if it is bothering you, I'll stop it.
No, it's not bothering me one bit. I also like hitting you afterwards. It's fun.
You like hitting me.
Mm-hmm.
Warrior just is looking at you, Serephina.
She's just gonna go.
But she just smiles. She just smiles at her.
She's gonna go hug Kavoria.
Hello, Serephina.
Hi.
You know my glare was just a tease, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After a moment, Kara comes back out carrying a folded piece of clothing. I think this might be what you're looking for.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you. When is this something that I can tell it what the 5 outfits are, or does it come pre-programmed with outfits?
This was just recently enchanted, so you are able to set the 5.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
And
How much for this?
This unfortunately is a little bit more expensive, at 30 gold.
All right. That'll work. That is no problem. And
Okay.
Sienna will hand over 40 gold.
She takes it and she says, to set each of the outfits, you do have to attune to it for an hour for each outfit.
That's fair. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Just, was it Kara? Is that right?
Kara, but yes.
Kara. I'm so sorry.
Kara, it is right. Kara.
What,
Anyways, continue.
I work with magic in a more mechanical methodology, but I'm wondering if you know of any way to learn simpler magic. And I'm going to just translate above the table because I'm not 100% sure how to RP it. But, like, is there a way to, similar to buying, like, spell scrolls that give you limited casting on certain spells, is there a way to learn cantrips through, like, items purchased at a magic shop?
I'm going to ask for the opinion of Spirit, because I think the only class really that can learn is Wizard, but I'm not 100% sure.
I am an intelligence-based caster, but yeah, that doesn't mean that means acquiring new spells.
Yeah. Spirit, do you have any thoughts on this?
You just want to learn a cantrip?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, is there a way for me to expand that repertoire? And I don't even know how I would program it into D&D Beyond, so this might not even be something that is easy to do. Not a big deal, but it's something that I was thinking about.
You can't really do that unless you do, like, Magic Initiate, which is the feat that you get, like, a 4th level. But other than that, I'm drawing a blank.
Okay, no worries.
That's what I was thinking too. I don't think it's possible without a feat.
Okay,
Unless
so there are spell scrolls, but that's it. Okay. Then I'll just ask her, disregard that previous question. What spell scrolls do you have on hand?
I have a lot of spell scrolls. It'd be easier if you just ask me what you're looking for, and I can tell you if I have it or not.
Fair enough. Let me consult the Google. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here and help this other customer. She doesn't realize, by the way, that the 5 of you are together. She realizes that Ignacio, Kavoria, and Serephina are together, but she hasn't realized that the 5 of you are together, by the way.
That's so fair.
But she is gonna give you a nod and head over to you, Elery. Is there anything I can help you with?
So Elery is doing her standard thing of just, like, standing for a minute, taking things in, and as she's walking around, she's just sort of looking at everything, seeing if there's anything that she can specifically identify. It's a little like it's more like when you step into a bookstore and you know that there's, like, a category of something that you could go into that you'd be really excited to read about, but then there's, like, all this other shiny stuff that's, like, over here, and it's hyper distracting, and you don't know what all of it is and what it means and so much. And that's kind of just what she's doing at the moment. She's just sort of looking around, and taking in detail everything that's like over here, and like looking through the door that's in this room over here, and just sort of absorbing everything. So she will whip around and yeah, if I am looking for something, I will let you know. I am
You're just browsing?
Yes. That.
Fair enough. Continue, please. Browse.
And then she she just continues. Right? Like, just
And
goes.
Kara walks back, and she positions herself here, so where she's close to Sienna, in case she gets called over. But she'll engage in conversation between Serephina, Ignacio, and Kavoria until she is needed.
Yeah.
Weird above the question table.
Yes.
This is gonna be ridiculous.
Oh
D&D.
Lord.
It's better with that.
Can I
Uh-huh.
make Cassie a tiny cloak to help with her AC? Can I get her a little cloak of defense?
Do you already have a cloak equipped?
Well, here's this is what I was reading about. Like, Steel Defenders get their own infusion
Mhm.
slots.
Mhm.
I don't believe it's dependent on mine.
No, I'm talking about, do you already have a cloak equipped?
I personally do, but she does not.
Okay, so you're getting it for the Steel Defender. Got it. For Cassie.
Yes, it's 100% for her. Would not benefit me in any way, other than keeping her alive.
Got it. Okay.
I just want a little tiny cloak for my bird.
You just got your bird a Batman cape.
Jesus Christ.
Sure.
Cassie is the knight.
You know what? Let's
I blame
go for it.
Reddit because
Sure.
Reddit was like, "Hey, you can get your Steel Defender stuff," and I'm like, "Oh."
You know what? Let's go for it. I'm actually quite curious. Quite curious about this.
Oh my god.
I will have to make a roll
Fair.
to see if she even has it.
Mhm.
What the fuck is happening?
Your bird's getting a tiny cloak. Maybe.
The bird's gonna get Riz.
Yeah.
It's gonna have a charisma score.
Fucking god. I'm here for it. Let's go.
So Sienna, do you call her back over?
Yeah. I'll sort of, having gotten this insane idea, will run out in the middle. Have you seen any tiny cloaks? And she's looking for tiny cloaks, but also looking for Kara.
Kara is like, excuse me, miss.
I'm that person in the Barnes and Noble. Yes.
What are you looking for?
Yes, you are.
It's a bit. She does uwu hands. The, like,
Oh my fucking
the
god.
fingers.
Oh my gosh.
And she's like, do you have? And she blushes. Do you have any tiny cloaks that would fit on this one? And she would point at Cassie.
She learned it from me, folks.
My fucking god.
Or cloaks that could be resized, that are already maybe like they made for. I don't know.
I have cloaks, but one that would fit a bird.
Hmm.
What
Skill
Can you-
issue.
Is-
particular enchantment are you looking for?
I was hoping to do a protection, and I guess it's true there are rings of protection, but I would imagine they might be too big for her tiny feet. We could put it around the feet, maybe.
Do you mind?
We just sit there staring at each other for a second.
Do you mind?
Um,
She'll hand Cassie to her if she's trying to take her.
Yeah, she's trying to hold Cassie,
Yeah, she'll
Um,
pass her over.
and she's looking at the bird. This is amazing. Is she made of metal?
She is, yes, and she can transform into much bigger birds. But she's been my little friend since college.
And she's watching Cassie act like an actual bird.
Doing her preening thing. Like, and
Doing her-
Cassie is aware enough as a construct of other beings, so she's making eye contact with her and sort of looking around and whatnot.
so I rolled a casual perception and rolled a 21.
Nice.
so Elery is gonna come back from where she was in this room, and like she's gonna hear a cape for my bird. And she's gonna go over this way.
Perfect.
And stand behind Sienna and watch this woman like look at Cassie, and she's gonna kind of lean down and go, "Wouldn't a cape make it harder to fly?"
And Sienna would just tilt her head. Maybe. Although it could just flap in the wind if it's secure enough.
Flap, 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 flap.
We might have a better solution.
Please, by all means, because mine have not been great.
Elery
Unfortunately,
stands and pantomimes with her hands this confusion over a bird with a cape and how it would logistically work.
She does the like crossing the thumbs over and flaps her hands.
No, she's doing like she's just like she's watching all this go on, but she's sort of kind of turned aside and she's just like, you know, here's like the bird and it's the wind with like their cape and it's like, you know, she's using like both palms and
Yeah.
like, you know, trying to like when you're a little kid, you stick your hand out the car window to ride the current. Like that's the bird. And it's just trying to make it make sense.
Yeah.
she hands Cassie back to you and it's like, unfortunately, it's going to take me a few days to get it prepared.
Of course.
Do
What
you-
what
do
do you
you-
have in mind?
Is it possible to take one of her feathers, wings?
Yes, yes, absolutely. May I? And she'll
She's handing Cassie back to you at this point.
perfect. And she'll just from the very tip of her wing take one of her smaller pieces of metal and give it to her.
Come back to me in about a day and a half, and
Alright.
I might have something for you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for entertaining my ridiculous idea.
It won't be a cape, but it will definitely be something you're looking for.
I am excited it will be anything. Thank you very much. I look forward to it.
However,
Oh,
I
and how
don't-
much will I owe you? Because
I
I
was
know
about
that
to
he's
say-
custom. Sorry.
I was about to say, you would need some money up front, and you'll pay the
course.
rest at pickup. It's going to be about 50 gold. I will only
Alright.
require 10 to start.
All right. No problem. 50 gold total or just the 50 gold
50
total, right? For the
50
whole
gold total for the enchantment. She's basically
Okay.
going to enchant
thing? The
the
feather.
feather.
I'll give her 25 up front
Okay.
just so that it's half, and that will be easier for Sienna to remember.
Okay. And then
Thank
when
you very much.
you come to pick it up, you'll pay the other half.
Perfect. That is exciting. Thank you so much.
Of course.
It won't be a cape, but that's okay.
Oh my god.
Yes. She notices Elery. If you need any help,
Elery has turned around by this point and it's like, oh, fuck it. She just-
okay.
She's already got to made her way back in here.
She
Bird aerodynamics are a little advanced for her.
Yeah. She then looks back at Sienna. Anything else that you require?
Not that I can think of. I am always curious about the things that are your most rare in the shop, but given that I don't have anything specific in mind, I am okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, of course. And then she'll walk back to you, Ignacio. Ignacio,
Yes.
is there anything else that you guys require?
Weapons, potions. Let me see.
Quick question above the table. Mithril armor would be blacksmith, not magic shop, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought. So that's the other thing Sienna's shopping for, but is not going to ask
Fucking love you.
Kara about. What?
I love you.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Do I have any potions of healing?
You should.
You should, from the
Yeah,
inventory
I do.
from before.
Yeah, I do. I have 5.
What level are we again?
Say again?
What level are we again? I know it's a stupid question, but
No, you're good. You're level 8.
8?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. You didn't update my.
I have not updated anything in Roll20 for very obvious reasons.
Sorry, the way you said that was great.
So,
I know.
yeah.
Oh,
but Roll20 will be updated very soon. So, yes,
Okay.
use D&D Beyond right now until Roll20 is updated.
Very
Which is
confusing.
fine
I
because
forgot.
it's... Which is fine
Yeah.
because there's not going to be any combat, really. There might be some rolls, but no real combat.
Ignacio, well, Spirit, making sure you have the greater mana potion from
I do.
way back. Okay,
I do.
cool.
Um.
And then Kavoria should have the superior healing from.
Yeah.
Then.
Okay. No, I think I should be okay for now.
Of course. Sebastian is usually around the tavern this time of day if you ever wanted to see him. But I think he might be busy.
He's most likely busy. He's always been the type of person to always be busy.
Yep. It was good to see you again.
It was very good to see you too.
Well, feel free to stick around and look around. I am going to go get started on this enchantment.
Okay.
And she'll walk to the back and begin.
Is
working
anything in
on the
this-
enchantment.
Is anything in this shop really high up?
For you, definitely.
Where's the highest thing?
The highest thing is actually over on this wall.
Mhm.
And you can
Perfect.
see there is a row of different magic element or implements.
Mhm.
One is this nice, pretty stone that has this subtle glow about it. There is another that is a very, very beautiful, ornate dagger that's up there. And then there is what looks to be this giant axe that's up there as well.
Okay. So Sienna, here's what Sienna's gonna do. She pulls out her 2 immovable rods. She reaches one
my
up
God.
and clicks it, and then she clicks the other one, and then she clicks the other one. So you come in, and she's just a dwarf hanging from the ceiling, looking at this axe really closely.
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Okay.
I'm going to assume there's nothing visually in the way of like Elery seeing this happen from across
None.
the room.
You totally see it, 100%.
She 1,000,000% is giving that like the fuck like scowl.
That is a 20 dirty.
Give me one moment to pull it up here.
God damn.
As you are sitting there looking at this battle axe, as you're sitting there looking at it, you get the sense that if someone who uses an axe hits a creature that is considered giant or larger, it takes extra damage.
Elery!
Is still looking at you, so is just like
She doesn't see that you're looking at her. She's fully in the clouds.
yeah. So pretend as though you could see her.
Come over here!
Still curiously looking at you.
What she'll do is she'll rub one hand on her thigh to make it dry and grab a hold of one of the rods, and then she'll reach over with the axe and pull it off the shelf and hold it down to you.
How? Okay. Hold on.
As I'm seeing this, I'm like, wait, you could just. Sienna,
First things first. How tall is this shelf relative to Elery?
Elery can literally just reach out and grab it.
So Sienna's at like 6'3" roughly, and handing something basically that she could have just reached over and grabbed herself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can you like
Perfect.
but an axe,
yeah.
a great axe?
Uh-huh.
Can she even move that?
I use a warhammer.
someone
Fuck
who's-
you.
Oh, that's right. You're totally right.
Damn.
No. I
Sienna's
forget that yours
this.
is specifically a warhammer. You're right.
Yeah,
No,
and
no,
that's
I'm-
super
I'm
fair.
sorry,
Like,
I forgot.
but you're good. It just made me laugh.
I'm thinking more in terms of like she has you know, she's trying to like mountain climb up in this area and also pull an axe down and hand it to somebody. So
Yeah, she's just using one arm to hang on and hands you the axe. She's flexed as hell. Like, you get to see all the rippling muscles right now.
Hell yeah.
Like just seeing that you're dangling from one arm and you're like reaching in for this axe and trying to do something like without even a second thought, without even like pretense, Elery just walks up behind you and just like, you know, like your little kid trying to climb a tree, just like puts her hand on your butt and like holds you up. And then just like very patiently just takes the axe in the other hand.
Jesus Christ.
Like
Sienna
not,
would
it's
just
not
sort of-
even it's not even a it's just like a, oh yeah, you need help. Oh, there's this
Uh-huh.
axe too. Okay.
Yeah. I think Sienna's just like, okay. You know that, like, when a dog gets surprised and their ears go up and their eyes get wider? Like, that's what happened to Sienna.
And and we'll like button one hand and you and the and axe in the other. Just kind of looks at it and looks up at you and is that all?
Yes, you should get this. This one is enchanted. If you wish.
As you're
It's-
talking, she lowers you. back down.
She's just she's still hanging there. You don't have
Pop a rod,
Yeah.
rod, hand him back to you.
She'll start clicking her way down. But yeah, you should get this. It has an enchantment that when you're eating something that's bigger, it hurts them more.
She kind of holds it, grips it, tests the weight, kind of does a very, very light, like swing action with it, not any kind of,
It feels really balanced. And even though it is a great axe, or great battle axe, it's still relatively light. Sienna. As you were doing your Arcana check, you saw the telltale sign of Elrond's handiwork.
Oh, amazing. She would say, the same person who made my warhammer made this. He's very good.
It looks good. Looks, she's just kind of, holding it, feeling it out, and balance, and two-handed and everything, just sort of spin around for a bit. You think this will work for me?
I think so. Obviously, it's more your cause than mine, but this is an amazing weapon. And you're amazing with weapons, so it seems to add up.
She's totally locked in on like the axe itself, and like just going through like things in her head, and a new weapon test out, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll get a balanced grip on it and hold it up and yell out, "I would like to get this, please."
This is Sparta.
Kara walks out. What?
All your banners are belong to us. This, I would like to get this, please.
Oh, of course. Give me a moment. It just came in about 2 days ago. I haven't gotten price memorized. And she walks to this back table, and she's flipping through a book. She's like, yes, that will be 30 gold.
Yes, all right. Yes, looks to Sienna like good price.
Nodding vehemently.
Yes, for 30 gold.
At this point, Savoria notices the handiwork and walks over.
It is your brother.
It is. And 30 gold is a really good price. You should definitely take it.
It really is.
Is there anything you would think I should get for this?
Are you thinking like a talisman or something like that that you could affix to it?
What?
That's fair. And to be honest, above the table, I'm actually not sure if you can affix a talisman to an already enchanted weapon, so that might not work.
Probably not. I say is how I know.
I don't think it works like that in D&D.
Yeah.
I think that's more
Okay.
Pathfinder you're thinking of.
Is that another Pathfinder
Probably
thing?
is.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's
It's all magic shit. It just gets mixed up.
It's fine. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, okay. Then she will divvy out the 30 pieces and will just kind of move over into this area a little bit, and we'll still just kind of like very lightly kind of swing it and just get a sense and a feel for its weight, and just a new weapon, kid at Christmas. So just kind of doing all the typical stuff with it, but safely. and away from everybody else.
Fiona's just
Wow.
smiling, watching, staying back, but watching.
She's sitting there looking at you, Elery. You don't wear any armor, do you?
She looks down at her cloak.
I might have something for you.
It's,
Oh, go ahead.
it
Sorry,
has-
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
it's hard to fit. She takes part of the hem of the cloak near her neck and kind of gestures with it a little bit. It's hard to find anything that fits well under this. So not really, no.
I might have something for you. And she walks back this way. And she heads into another different back room. And you hear movement, and then all of a sudden you hear something go.
Oh no.
Pick that up later.
Are
And
you okay?
And that's how we
I'm
owned a
sorry.
shop.
No.
I'm fine. I'm fine. There we go. And then she comes back out, and she's carrying these two bracers that are they look gold, and they grip around the wrist. They're wrist bracers, and there's a giant green jewel that kind of reflects the same color as your eyes. And she's like, I got these in last week and I haven't had a buyer for them. And I just recently put them away. These look like you use them. And she hands you the bracers.
Elery will hold on to said bracers and just like look at the gems and whatnot on it, and for half a second, they are to use. They are not for decoration.
Yes. So if you put them on and sit with them for a little while, you'll feel more sturdier. And she basically has handed you a pair of bracers of defense.
Has Sienna ever seen any? Has she ever seen these before? Like something like this?
Roll a history.
Just curious. Nope.
While that is going
Oh,
on,
no, maybe. No, maybe. I thought it was a 2. It was a 9. I couldn't see. 12. So maybe.
You might have, but they don't really ring a bell.
Those look so cool.
Yeah, then she will hitch that new axe into her imagination inventory on her back, a la a video game. And we'll take the bracers under the cloak and we'll feel her, fingers into them and secure them and whatnot. They were specifically called bracers of defense. Sorry,
Yes.
now I'm looking them up.
Yes. And the axe you got was the Giant Slayer battle axe.
This is the +2 bonus to AC if you're wearing no armor and using no shield.
Yep.
Gucci. All right. So we'll add that. And then I'm sorry, the axe was one more time?
Giant Slayer battle axe.
Giant Slayer. Ooh, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. When you hit a giant with it, giant takes an extra 2d6 damage of the weapon's type and must succeed on a DC 15 strength saving throw or fall prone. For the purpose of this weapon, giant refers to any creature with a giant type, including what is it? Etons, Edens, and trolls.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. So she slips on. I'm assuming the bracers cover her palms. Like, is it like fully over the
no,
finger?
it's
Is it a forearm
just
kind of thing, or?
it's just on your wrist. It covers your
Gotcha,
wrist.
okay. Covers the wrists. All right. Then she'll slide her arms out from under her cloak up to her wrists, so her hands are now, and look at them and kind of curiously look up at the others. Do they
Those
work?
are great.
Yes.
You do have to spend some time with them on, but then they could be essentially bonded to you. No, you could still take them off, but it's so the magic can work.
Cara, does this work if there's other armor involved?
Unfortunately, no.
And Sienna just looks at Elery concerned because she's thinking about her helmet.
For the purpose of this, I'm going to say the helmet is negligible as armor.
Okay.
It's more of just it's just a piece that's on her head.
It's
Instead
more
of
of a
actually-
headdress than an actual piece of armor.
I was going to make that argument.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I'm going to say this
Claire
is more
kind
of like
knew that,
a
but I don't know if Sienna would. Know
it's like a
that.
hat instead of an
Yeah.
actual
Yeah,
piece of
yeah.
armor. Like there was no AC bonus to that helmet whatsoever.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay, but then for half a second she's like, and then she's like, oh, okay, good. And then she'll look back up at her. What do you want for them? How much gold? I assume.
Why don't you take those? Like I said, I couldn't
I-
sell them at all.
I cannot just take something from your shop.
Consider it a
this is how
gift.
you earn profits. You do not know me.
She motions to the entire store. I sell a lot of things every single day. I'll be fine. Plus, a lot of the people that I deal around here are either magic users or people who have armor.
If you ever need a swinging hammer, mine is yours. If nothing else, I owe you a favor because that's wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Truly. And she keeps like looking down at them and kind of like running her hands over a moment under the cloak and like.
Oh my god.
They're beautiful, and they fit your wrists just right. Like they feel like they've been like you've worn them your entire life. It doesn't feel foreign at all.
Sick. Love it.
And then Kara's like, no, I really need to get back to that enchanting.
Thank you so much. Your shop is beautiful.
Thank you. And she heads back, gives a nod to Ignacio, walks around, and heads into the back.
Sienna runs over to Serephina. Serephina, did you get anything? What did you get?
She's like she was like staring at all the pretty
got
stuff. in the
anxiety.
It's real though.
I didn't really get anything. I was hanging out with Caboria and Ignacio.
Very fair. It's a beautiful shop. I don't know I'm unfamiliar with your manner of fighting, but maybe there's something else that could help you.
Let's see. She doesn't say that in character. That's just fucking me. Let's see. She's a sorcerer.
You're a sorcerer cleric.
And the cleric.
Yeah, I get that.
Don't forget the cleric.
Don't forget the squishy.
I'm the cleric.
You're the cleric.
Ooh,
Hell
we don't
yeah.
have another one.
She is probably gonna go try to see if they got some cleric stuff to use for a cleric.
Poor Kara. Never getting to this enchantment.
God damn it.
Let's see. What can I get?
Hello.
This is a solid wall right here.
Oh, I had no clue. I thought that was like a fucking desk area. I'm fucking stupid. Don't fucking worry about that.
I do love the
I was
idea of
gonna go
Serephina
to
doing that,
class.
though.
Then I got high.
Oh, great
Is
song.
there a bell on the desk?
You can just call out.
Hello?
Social anxiety engages.
You just hear this. And then
Never
steps out.
mind.
Hello. Yes. No, you're
You try to
fine.
turn away and Sienna pushes you back.
You're fine. You're fine.
Do you have anything I could use as a cleric, maybe?
In what sense?
Do you have a staff of healing?
A staff of healing?
Staff of healing. I did. I think I still have one. And then she steps back to this desk again, flips through the book. Ooh. It was just sold yesterday. Since we had two though, but I only remember seeing one. Give me a moment. And she walked back to the same back room, back here.
Okay.
And then she comes out with a troubled look on her face.
Oh no.
That's interesting. No, an entire crate is missing.
That's
Oh.
not good. That's not good at all.
No.
It really isn't.
Where did you see it last?
In the back room.
Sienna's
had
like thinking, investigating.
it had a lot of powerful magical items within it. That was safe back there.
And now it's gone.
Yes.
Sienna would turn to Ignacio, like, do you have any idea how to find out how something would have been ousted from I'm assuming enchanted room to protect it?
Well, first let me ask a few questions. Was the shipment brought here safely, and you remember it being in that room? You placed it there.
Yes, I specifically placed it in that room myself. The door itself is enchanted to be locked every single night. And there's only one way in of that room and one way out.
Yeah.
There were some thieves that were very common when I was a teenager, and when we were still in high school. But are they still
No,
around?
They've been dealt with for about 4 years now.
And they're still in the cell.
Still in this hall.
Is the back room protected magically?
Yes.
That's what I would think. So the only way in and out should be the door
Yes.
with people who are allowed.
Yes.
And Sienna will tilt her head. Could it be accessed through a planar magic?
No, it's lined with lead for a reason.
Oh, yeah, no, that will work. I don't understand.
Who else has access to the room?
Sebastian. But I don't think he would do it.
You don't think, or you don't believe?
Believe.
I'm not trying to accuse him, but
I
just to
know.
make sure.
I know what you're doing, and no, I don't believe he would.
What are nights that he will come home intoxicated?
Yes, but
And
we
then he
don't
just-
live in a shop. Our house is down the street.
So not within like the past few months, he would come into the shop in a drunken, not in a drunken rage, but just like in a like very happy drunk. He would have touched the door and it would just
No.
open.
No, there's only been one time in the past years that he's come into the shop drunk, and it was during the day, and he had a really bad day.
How long ago was this?
2 years ago.
And it was just recently stolen, so that cancels it out.
He tends to stay away from the shop when he gets intoxicated, just for that very reason.
I see.
Seems smart.
Well,
So-
I don't know what to do then. There's not much to go off of. Unless if you would permit me to at least investigate.
Please, by all means. And
Okay, I'll go.
May I accompany you, Ignacio?
By all means, come.
Thank you.
she
And she'll
leads.
go.
Kavoria follows. Clara, do you have, like, do you know what this one of the items looks like? And Clara's like, yeah, it's a magical staff that had platinum around a jewel that was blue. It was the staff of healing. She's like, I'd have something that could help maybe locate it. And she will cast locate object. As
Nice.
she is used to staffs of healing. As it's one of the items that Elrond makes.
Oh. There you go.
So she go ahead and cast it. And then she just shakes her head. There's nothing. Not within the perimeter.
Either someone or either a cleric was very desperate to obtain this stuff of healing, or they plan to use it to siphon the magic into something else.
There was a stuff of healing. There was a druidic focus. there was a dagger that was a custom piece that was made to slay dragons. And then there was also this one thing that nobody knew what it was, but it was very powerful. It was another dagger. It was actually a set of two. I did get a good look at them, and I could feel negative energy coming from it.
Sienna looks at Kavoria. Kavoria, not to bring up bad memories, but wasn't the dagger used on you? Do you remember if it was necromantic?
I think so. That night is still such a blow.
That's
Sorry.
understandable.
Can,
You said-
as Ignacio, can I roll history?
Yes.
To see if that. Okay, come on.
Can I see if I can roll something just to see if someone were to like.
Hold on. Hold on, Cat. Cat, give me guidance.
I was gonna say, can he roll an advantage since I brought it up, like as a maybe help action? I don't know.
No need because the DC was 12.
Hey, let's go.
So you're good. Ignacio, you recall in one of the studies back at Centauri, talking about these weapons that held negative energy. And your professor said this is not within the lesson, but I have a suspicion that some members of some people during the Great Battle wielded these weapons, and it's been since lost to time. And you recall there was a definite case of a pair of daggers that was among these negative weapons.
And who's the person that had it last? Was it that one that shapeshifted? That was the what? The tiefling?
It never said who had it last.
May I roll another history check to see if that shape-shifting tiefling had those daggers? What?
Yes. Now this
Serephina,
DC is a little bit higher.
Serephina, please give me guidance.
But what do I roll?
You just give me
You
guidance.
just got it.
You
Okay,
just,
Just say
guidance.
get it.
you just slap him over the forehead and you do.
All right, cool. I slap him on his forehead. Guidance.
Please tell me that that's now how you cast it.
Yes.
It's
That's
Sienna,
now,
just
that's now who I'm gonna.
phenomenal.
No, 12.
Oh no.
Oh no! Ooh.
Oh, well.
Sorry, my slap wasn't hard enough. I'll slap harder next time.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and roll a history for Kavoria. She has a +2. Nope.
Nope.
And the dice are not playing nice tonight.
No. It's really fuzzy for Kavoria because that night is just all blur.
And Sienna fully missed whatever the dagger was when she first her, so yeah, there's no reason for me to be like, does Sienna see it? No, she doesn't. She wouldn't know.
I had to put a
where did
guess.
these crates come from, Kara?
In Devora.
Interesting.
We got the crates about 2 months ago.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. I don't know why I'm saying oh shit, but oh shit.
Did someone order it? Or did it just...
Standard shipment.
From a supplier?
From one of the magic shops in Devora. It was some
I
items
see.
they couldn't sell, and so we often send items that we can't sell that haven't sold in a couple of months to another shop. Maybe there's a market for them there, you know.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. So it came from Endavora. Endeavora's not far. Maybe we could talk to the shop there about it, but it was 2 months ago, so... When was the last time that you laid eyes on the crates, though?
Personally, when we got it.
Okay, so it could have been gone for as much time.
Yeah, if I'm not necessarily looking in the particular box, I wouldn't.
Mhm.
There's no reason for me to lay eyes on it, you know.
Yeah, of course, of course. Huh.
I must say that it is very irresponsible of you, but hate to be blunt at a time like this, but still very
No,
irresponsible.
I know. We've been busy.
And I'm not blaming you for that.
Do you have another crate from the same place? Anywhere? I just want to look at it and see if there are markings that we could keep an eye out for.
She goes, even though there is a bed in this room, pretend there's not. She looks over the crates, and she's like, yes, this one, back here.
Oh, and Sienna will run in. And I just wish to sketch the marking.
Of course. You see, you've been to Endavora, so you know what the Endavorian flag looks like. But there is also a magical swirl around the crest of Endavora, and 2 wings that are up at the very top.
Perfect.
And they are 12 wings.
Okay.
And at the very bottom, you see the letters GMA.
Okay. I'd like to take an etching. Like, you know, you take a pencil, lay the piece of paper over it, and then go over it.
It is not raised. It is.
Oh, okay, so that won't work.
It is burnt.
It's just stamp.
It's like burnt into the crate.
Got it. Okay. I'm assuming the MA stands for Magic Association, but do you know what the D stands for?
It is from one of the original. It is from one of the kings. Oh shoot, what was his name? It was current king's like great. I don't know how many great grandfathers. I have the name up in my logbook. I trust Ignacio. Please investigate if you need to. I will go get you that name.
Sienna will sort of make room, step back for you to look around.
I'll keep an eye out. Until then, I think it might be time for us to go on with our business, and you make that and you make that item.
Of course.
Now we'll see what we can do. And Devara, she would just start kind of talking to Kavoria and Serephina generally. Just,
Mhm.
and Devara is not far from you, right? It's about an hour,
Couple of hours, yes.
couple of hours. That could be a day trip, perhaps.
Draymar. King Draymar. Dreymare.
I'm thinking of us splitting up, if that's okay. You all go to Draymar and I'll stay here.
Oh, of course. Yes, that's why I said a day trip. So it's but not necessarily today. I just more mean sometime during the week while we're here.
Mm-hmm.
It's an option. There's plenty more to do. Like I need to go to the blacksmith and ask about some armor, and we need to. At least I would like to look at the whatever guild is in town to see what jobs are available. So plenty to do still, but it is an option.
Of course.
All right. I'm sorry
Oh.
that that happened, Kara.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks.
actually, I'm very sorry. Sorry, it just popped into my mind. Do you have any spell scrolls?
I have plenty of spell scrolls. Just what spells are you looking for?
Haste, as well as was either lightning bolt or fireball.
I actually have all of those. Haste, I have 4 scrolls of. Fireball, I have 10. And lightning bolt,
Yes,
5 scrolls as well.
I'll take 3 of each.
All right.
How about the last spell of the last scroll for Iced?
All right. That will be. We'll say 50 gold for you, Ignacio, and 5 gold for you, Miss.
Perfect.
Are you sure? Those are very powerful spells.
I still owe you. You helped me
Fair
out.
enough. Okay, fair enough. But at the very least, let me at least give you a tip.
Thanks.
I just put 10 platinum down.
Okay.
It's a fucking hell of a tip.
Are you okay?
That was basically 100 gold.
Yeah, like,
Yep.
like woo!
Oh shit.
She only asked for 50 because they were friends.
You gave her a 200% tip.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong. Fantastic. But I love it. Alright.
I do have to also buy this ring too. It wasn't going to be free. Oh. Oh. Right. Sending stones. I almost forgot the sending stones. How many sending stones do you have?
And she looks in the case in front of her. I have 4.
I need 10, but you know, I'll take 4. I'll take the 4.
Right?
And just use the other 50 as like a down payment.
Of course.
Just whenever you can, just send them to my parents' residence.
Of course.
All right, I'll take the 4.
And she hands over the 4.
I take the scrolls and the sending stones. I'm gonna add them to my sheet.
All right.
My name is Sienna Carr, by the way. It's very nice to meet you.
Pleasure. Sienna.
Might you be able to direct us? Well, never mind. Ignacio, where's the blacksmith? she was about to ask for directions and just remembered. Never mind. I'm sorry.
It's like, all right, this guy lives here.
Pretty much,
lived
yeah. It's asking for directions in front of the person that literally grew up in the place you're in. Oh,
like, it's
God,
been a while, you know, so it's like where that building burned down and the Walmart's on the other side of town.
It's true. Maybe they built a Costco. You never know.
Yeah.
No,
Fantasy
sorry.
Costco. Canon. Canon.
I mean, you are in the marketplace.
Gotta start somewhere.
All right. Yeah, I can lead you to the blacksmith. Let's go. And it was good seeing you, Kara.
It was good seeing you too. Stay safe out there.
You stay safe as well. Be sure to lock that room now.
Yeah, I'll be sure it's always locked.
And,
You all
oh,
come.
before I go, another thing.
Yeah.
That Steph feeling. They had any initials or anything like that?
No, it was just a bog standard.
Shit. Oh well. Okay, if I see him, Steph of Healing here in town, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Let's go. Come on, Gloria. Let's go.
Of course.
When y'all come down this way, Elery is still like where you left her.
Oh my god.
and like with the bracers and the axe, she's doing more like more feeling out kind of combat stuff, and her back is
Yes.
turned. So when you all pass her, she's just like straightens up, put the axe away, and
Mhm.
That is awesome, the things you found. I love it.
I did not find this. This was you.
Details. Don't worry about it. But I'm excited for you.
There was no. You
Come on.
actually found this and gave it to me, and I.
She's running away.
Yeah. And I just hit the wrong button. You gave this to me, and then I kind of continues on.
All right.
I love that the tokens for Ignacio and Kavoria are literally gone. We're just like, I can't see where they are.
Anyway.
As you all are headed out and walking into the town, 4 people
Oh boy.
are on your path.
Serephina, get moving.
Oh shit! Back.
I just imagine Elery like all with her shoulders, like, just pushing her
Right
along.
over the top of her.
Yeah. And Ignacio, you hear, Ignacio!
Ew. Oh, look, it's the whore. I'm kidding. Don't repeat that. I'm sorry.
Hey, Layla.
I see you all are out and about in the town.
Yes, we are.
You all see standing with Layla, just on her heels, a man with long black hair, elven, kind of standing behind her. And you see off to the side an older gentleman with gray hair. His beard is still black. And then a dark-skinned woman next to him. And they're all standing there and be like, Ignacio, you remember my father?
How could I not?
Ignacio.
In
Javier?
Sienna's mind. Talk it quiet.
Serephina is standing in front of them for a reason.
Elery
Javier?
stands up straighter.
I did not expect to see you back in town so soon.
Did you expect me dead?
No. I just didn't think you would be around my Layla so soon.
Bitch. Sorry.
I'm sorry, say that again? I didn't hear you.
I didn't think you'd be around my Layla so soon.
Oh no, I just asked for her a couple of questions due to an investigation that I'm doing. In no way am I dating your daughter.
Right. I knew that. I would like you to meet Caroline. You probably remember her from your days in the schools here.
Oh, that's so icky. Yeah, you probably remember your teacher. Bro.
Caroline just gives a nod, but is quiet. You do see Caroline's arm linked through Javier's. Like,
I will
they're
say,
not hiding it at all.
hello, Miss Flores. How you doing?
Aguilar? And she says nothing else. Layla's like, I think you remember Rodrigo.
How could I not?
I mean... Anyways. And... Ignacio, make a perception check.
Alrighty. God damn it.
You 100% notice her eyes constantly drifting back over to Kavoria.
Layla's eyes are... Wait, Layla's looking at Kavoria?
Yep.
Layla, what are you thinking?
Can I not admire a beauty?
No.
I'd still admire anyways.
You can admire her in your thoughts while you're away from me.
Of course. You were always so protective. Didn't protect you, none.
Alright, where's the blacksmith?
Say
She's
again?
doing the daggers. Trying to get in between it if she can.
No, where's the
She just
blacksmith?
steps back.
Is what Sienna asked.
The blacksmith is up ahead.
Ah, wonderful. Should we go? Do we wish to stay? What do you wish to do, Ignacio?
We can go. We will go.
The group
Everybody just stares down.
will
Yeah.
just step aside.
Do I recognize anything about this guy?
No.
Okay, fair enough. And Sienna would next to Ignacio. Is everything okay? Serephina, get moving.
I was being summoned by my mother. I'm sorry.
Ignacio, roll a intelligence saving throw for Kavoria.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Nice.
Kavoria just kind of shifts a little bit, but nothing happens.
Something wrong, Kavoria?
Yeah, just there must have been a pressure shift or something.
Hmm.
However, she does take some damage.
What?
It, yeah. Okay, here is it's slash roll 8d6, and it's half of that.
Round it up or down.
Lesser of the half. So if it's an
Okay.
so
So 9.
9 damage.
Nice.
She just kind of shrugs it off.
Are you sure you're fine?
I'm fine. She kind of just scratches the back of her head, like you know that when you get something like annoying and just scratching it feels better.
Yeah.
It's one of those that she's doing. I'm fine, Ignacio. I promise.
I do not trust them.
I don't trust them either.
Elery will give this foursome a long kind of look between each of them and do a small head bow, and then catch up with the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm.
I flip them off as they're walking away. Fuck you!
Do
Not
you?
competition.
Yes, she's so pissed off at this woman because he's trying to interfere, and she considers Ignacio her big brother. Well, technically little brother, cause different age, but
Because he a human.
he can't live that long. Anyways. She's just like, fuck you, Layla, fuck you.
But as you walk, you do eventually make it to the smithery. Let me grab your tokens.
Do we notice that damage was done to Kavoria?
No, because she shrugged it off.
Okay. Because I know she played it off, but I wasn't sure if there was any visible signs. Cool.
No. Let me grab one other person.
Ignacio.
I like this map, by the way. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. It's very pretty.
It's real good.
Yeah.
Ignacio will say, actually, there is one more thing I wish to get from Karas. I will be right back. Kavoria, please stay with them.
Of course.
Are you alright?
Do you need someone to go with you?
No. I'll be okay. You then step back and...
Before you do, Kavoria takes your hand and just looks you in the eyes. Are you sure?
You want Kavoria to roll a perception check?
Yeah.
Go. You roll it. I ain't rolling it.
All right. I will roll it. Six.
Kavoria sees a darkness inside Ignacio's eyes. Like a dark storm, dark clouds right before the storm. But he'll just step back and said, he'll just grab her hand with both hands, gently holding it. Says, I'm fine. I'm just going to get an amulet of detect thoughts. That's all I'm gonna get.
Okay.
Also, something tells me that they might have something to do with it. I understand they're a big family, and I understand that they have money and they have power and they have influence. I understand that. Right as of right now, I can't afford to face them right now. I have bigger fish to fry.
When you do face them, we'll face them together. Don't forget that.
He'll pull away and say, okay. And as he flies to the magic shop to get his amulet.
Like, for the sake, Kara does have an amulet, and she's like, I'm still shaken up of it. What happened?
You're fine, and I do apologize for coming back. I tend to be this kind of spender where I forget something.
No, it's fine.
Actually, this may be very selfish of me to ask, but would you consider this amulet as just repayment for what I've done for you and what you do to me? Done for me?
Done.
Oh, no persuasion roll?
No persuasion.
Lucky bitch.
Alright. We're even now.
Get out of here.
You'll have to tell me twice.
Was it her that I saw walk past my shop not that long ago?
Yeah, it was her.
I thought she was gone.
Oh, I want her to be gone prematurely, but we can't have everything.
Yeah. Ignacio, there's something you should know.
What is it?
Layla hasn't been the same since high school.
I give a puzzled look and say, "What the fuck are you talking about? She's always been selfish. She's always been this way." Well, then again, it has been 8 years.
It's different. Like, it's still her, but I don't know. She doesn't. Something seems off.
Hmm.
And you know how we all hated her. But especially after what she did with you. But it, it's almost like you know how sometimes she would travel outside the walls to go to the lake?
Mm-hmm. I do remember that.
She doesn't even do that now.
Really?
When another one of our old classmates approached her about it, she's just like, there's no need for me. But she would get very shifty. In a case of like, she's trying to or something.
Hmm.
I don't know. I may be reading too much into things, but it's suspicious.
I do have to admit it was very suspicious that she was telling the truth when I was interrogating her. Ring of truth, and she's told not a single lie. Or unless I wasn't asking the right questions.
What kind of questions were you asking her? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't want to say, you don't have to.
Two minds put together will draw to a more clear conclusion. So yes, I don't mind. So no, I don't mind. But I asked her where was she during the time when Kavoria was stabbed, because yes, she was stabbed, and she was here, which is impossible because I saw her at the city in the city. So
How many days ago was that?
right as of right now, I think it was 4 days. Might have been 5 or 3.
And she said she was here.
During those days, yes.
No, she wasn't.
What?
She was gone. Supposedly, her father had her going to Endavora for a day. That's the only time she ever travels outside the city walls, is if she's going to do something for her father.
I don't mean to be rash, but we're talking more about this. And I want Sebastian here.
Of course.
As well as his drinking buddies. Because, well, yes, they're stupid, and they say stupid things when they're drunk. When they're sober, they are ears on the ground every single day.
Oh yeah. I know.
So, as a player, I'm gonna step back.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a one-on-one.
All right. Kara definitely will say, let's not meet in the shop. Is there somewhere where we should meet you?
We can't go to Granny Kiko's.
Mine and Sebastian's house is a little too small.
I just don't want no one to hear. That's the problem.
I know. I'll see if one of Sebastian's buddies has a big enough place. I'll be in touch.
Of course. Okay. Thank you.
Of course.
Do you head back
Again.
to? Yeah,
I'll head back, but again, I want that one-on-one.
absolutely.
But yep, I head back.
So I love the one-on-ones. I'm excited to see this one. Intrigue.
Yeah. The girls just kind of stood there. They.
I legitimately just a second ago was like perceptions. Nah.
I'm like,
My lord.
Kaporia could
This accent
try,
is really good, you guys.
but it's like
Maybe there was like a bakery that smelled really good, so we just went to like a sweet shop.
Yeah.
They're standing back on the sidewalk with coffee.
I will
and
say,
croissant.
we'll say right here was the sweet shop.
Hell yeah.
Did you just say croissant?
Yes, I did,
Croissant.
because I'm a dick.
Santé.
So pote.
I apologize to everyone who's French.
I'm
No,
not.
you're, no, you're not.
Oh.
But yes, the girls, by the time you arrive, have sweets in their hands, coffee.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
we just took a 10.
We really did. Honestly, though, vibes. Shopping day, you
Sitting
gotta
over there
stop
with
at the
donut in one
auntie,
hand,
the Antiani's. Wetzel's Pretzels stop.
Yeah.
We gotta get an orange Julius.
Yeah.
Sharing Instagram photos.
Selfie.
Updating socials.
Oh god, it's fantastic. If you want to skip, it's up to you, Shailene. But if you want to skip RP at the blacksmith, I know exactly what I want. We can. It's up to you.
Yeah, we can skip it.
Okay. Mithril half plate is what I'm looking for specifically.
Okay, they do have mithril half plate. It is
Okay.
just standard mithril half plate. There's no enchantment on it or anything. And that'll run you about 50 gold.
Okay. Done.
Right.
And she'll ask if there's jobs available, but that's something we can do elsewhere.
The blacksmith will say, check in at the tavern.
Fair enough.
I haven't heard much of any jobs being available, but check there.
Okay. Thank you. She puts on her new armor.
As you all are kind of standing around, eating your sweets,
Yum, 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 yum.
you see Maria walk up. Hello.
Oh,
Hello, Maria.
Are you all enjoying the town? And I'm sure Miho has been gracious in showing you around.
he's been a wonderful host. Yes,
He's been doing wonderfully.
it's a gorgeous town.
Yes.
So many colors.
It felt like home.
Is this what Avnor looks like?
More in the cities, but in the little tribe I was part of, no.
Oh.
It was colorful, but it was definitely a little less colorful.
Understandable. And is it Ignacio with us? I know Spirit had to step away for a second.
I
Yeah, I'm
thought
here.
Ignacio was not with us. Okay.
Yeah.
Me, the player, I'm here. I just went to go get some Pepsi.
Okay.
As for Ignacio would be like
There we go.
descending. Ignacio would be be flying and descending, black wings unfurled. And she's just slowly gliding down.
You see your mother standing there. Mijo?
Hey, Mom, I actually have something for you.
You do?
Yes. I'll reach into my bag of holding
Mm-hmm.
and take out the sending stones. Here you go. Well, one's for me. The other 3 are for you, Dad, and Granny Kiko if she wants it.
I am sure she would definitely accept one. Alright, and she takes them. So, were you just getting these 3, or am I expecting more later?
You should be expecting more later. I would say 6 more, just in case you lose one, because I know how you were whenever I ask for something and you say, "Oh, go look for it," and when I can't look for it, you go look for it, and then you can't find it, and then suddenly Dad finds it.
It is true. I admit it. I am horrible at placing things where I can remember where they're at. Anyways, I was just taking a break from work, and I saw the girls here.
And you didn't see me, so you got worried. I
I
understand.
know.
Oh.
Favoria said that you would be right back.
Yes, I just went to Kara's. To Kara's.
How is she? I haven't seen her in a while.
She's doing good.
That's good.
Actually, Ahmad, you wouldn't happen to know if anyone has had a staff of healing loitering around town at all?
Not that I've heard. I did hear about. There was a pair of daggers that were seen about. But then they disappeared from Sochikokan. Honestly, I didn't really hear much about the daggers. I just heard there was a pair of daggers that looked menacing and they disappeared.
Oh, if I may ask, did you hear that's from?
One of the clients that I was working with.
I see.
I'm trying to remember her name. She was visiting. I don't know. She was a very pretty girl. Human. A really unusual hair color. But she had. It was probably about 2 weeks ago when she was here.
Was this unusual hair color pink by chance?
I don't remember because I wasn't working with her directly. It was one of my associates.
Ah, I see.
It was
Fair
a
enough.
lighter hair color, that's for sure. But what color it was, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's interesting.
She did have a tattoo on her shoulder.
Sienna just looks right at Ignacio.
I believe it was a butterfly.
Does the name Cory sound familiar to you?
No,
I
I actually had to roll for that one.
That's fair. But the butterfly tattoo on the shoulder. Sienna, well, do you want me to roll to see if Sienna remembers or makes that connection?
Yes, roll history.
That's a 19 on the die.
Absolutely.
Plus 3. 22.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Ignacio, the suspicious woman in Darlene. She had a tattoo on her shoulder of a butterfly.
You just see Ignacio's face go from like a fake smile, trying to keep it together, to now visibly he's focused. He's focused. He is like a silent, furious face.
Clavoria, you see her thinking for a second. The one who attacked me had a butterfly.
Yeah, I remember. I remember the butterfly from when she attacked you in tiefling form, and then the person I was suspicious of in the from the storehouse had one too, but she appeared human. I do remember she appeared human, but it was the exact same tattoo, the exact same placement, and the exact same hair color.
This is getting way too coincidental.
That can't be. Yeah. Mrs. Maria, your colleague that she was seeing, would it be possible for us to speak with them?
Not today. She's off today. She likes her days to be absolutely free of any social interaction.
It's fair, very smart.
Tomorrow she'll be in the shop. You can ask her then.
Thank you very much. What is her name so we know who to ask for?
Oh, it's actually quite funny. Her name is also Maria.
All right, family name?
More of we found each other and we both love making clothes, and we just grew up business from there.
That's fantastic. What is her last name?
Feruska.
Feruska. Okay. Thank you very much. You said Maria. I was thinking of God, Emily Axford.
God damn it.
I have to remember the clip. I'll find it later, but yeah.
I was thinking Mario.
Uh-huh.
Mario and Luigi Mario.
So tomorrow we will attempt to speak with Mrs. Feruska.
Gosh.
Sienna kind of looks at Kavoria, just checking on her.
She's uneasy.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've at our morning, afternoon snack, maybe the tavern to check the boards.
Sure, I think
Sounds good.
I think all of us would benefit from that.
Yeah, a good meal. Seeing what there is.
Ignacio, your mother steps over to you. Hijo, are you okay? What is going on?
As much as Ignacio tries to hide it, as soon as his mom asks him what is wrong, tears start to flow down his face. but with that expression still on his face.
She draws him in and comforts you, just like she did as a child when you were a child. Oh, mijo. It's alright. Cry. Mama is here.
He refuses. At least not right now.
Understandable. You know you can tell me anything, right?
It's not that I don't want to tell you, Mom. I just don't want you to bear this burden that I have. But I will say, prepare to leave at a moment's notice.
As much as I know, I want to ask you why. I get the sense that it is... I need to trust you. I will trust you.
Because as much as I want to move on, I feel like she still wants to torture me and play with me. And I saw her in Berlin a few days ago. Could have sworn I saw her stab Kavoria. And when I asked her for questioning for the zone with a zone of truth spell, she spoke truth. But now someone else who I trust is telling me otherwise. So, Mom, where has Layla been before I came here? Was she in Berlin as well?
Don't know where she went, but she definitely was not here. That much I can tell you. I honestly have no idea where she went.
This is probably going to be very stupid of me, but I might just challenge them to a flower war.
Excuse me?
Be safe if you do it.
Did we ever hear flower war?
Yeah, what's a flower?
What's
Sorry, one second. Just curious. Can I just do an insight check on her?
Maria? Yeah, go for it. And what in particular are you inciting?
Nope, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Nothing.
I feel like
She
that
was
was
very nice today, and that's about it. all of a sudden, I was just seeing if it seemed like she was truthful. Seeing right. We're cool, guys. It's all good.
Oh, did you roll in that one?
No, it was a 6.
Oh, okay.
Was that a 2 on the die for it to be a 6?
No, it was a 6
Oh.
and a +1 for insight.
Yeah.
Got it, because your perception stat's different. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my biggest perception's tied into wisdom.
Gotcha.
My wisdom stats low.
Are they having this conversation within earshot of us, or are we further
Yeah.
away?
Oh no, you hear
No,
him.
you're right there.
Okay. What is a flower war?
Or
You throw
r-
flowers
flower-
at each other?
No. Before in our culture, there's this political battle called flower war. Nowadays, they're just called flower. They're called like a petal duel or something along those lines. Basically, you challenge them to a duel, but they also have to sacrifice something that matters to them the most.
A duel, like to the a duel to the death, or
It can lead to that, but preferably it to keep the other person alive, unless the other person, unless I or he wants to change the rules of the duel. If it's to the death, then it's to the death.
Oh wow. Is that oof. So if it's a flower duel, then
Either I die, or I leave Sochigokan and never return, or
and he gets to choose?
he gets to choose.
That does not seem fair to you. What happens if you win?
I get to choose.
Oh, so you're okay.
And I can
Okay.
choose to exile or for me to personally execute them.
I see. Okay, and just to be clear, the weapons in play are not flowers. Just making sure I'm very clear on these points.
It's not flowers, I assure you.
Okay, thank you, because I was confused. But that sounds risky for sure.
I mean, Serephina did ask if it was flowers thrown at each other.
I assure you, it's not me throwing flowers at a person.
The mental image of that just above the table is so funny to me, of just like a full-on like duel at high noon, and instead of turning around with guns, you turn around with like just daisies. But yeah,
Feel my
That's
thorns
amazing.
go!
why is it called a flower duel? Out of curiosity.
Again, back then, we used to have these things called flower wars, where you would get a certain amount of men or women, and you would pit them against each other with a different tribe.
Mhm.
Your goal was to capture as many men and women as possible, and once you did, you would sacrifice them.
Oof. Was there any connection to a plant?
Yes. It's actually a connection to the spider lilies.
Oh, as in Ravin's symbol.
Yes.
That is what. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. The relationship because of the execution. Okay, thank you for explaining. I apologize. I did not know. Sienna's just thinking, she's off in her mind, just thinking about what this would look like.
And
You and Seraphina both.
Seraphina.
Oh no, I was just saying her and Seraphina both would just be sitting there trying to image of what the hell this would look like.
Elery is literally thinking about throwing flowers at each other.
You
Even with
get
the
a flower,
explanation,
you
it's
get
like,
a
why
flower.
is it called a flower?
Everyone
It's
gets
a
a
silly
flower.
name.
Did
It's silly
she
and Elery thinks it's silly.
did she get the connection with the spider lilies?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
No.
It's still silly. It's just like,
But aside from that, let's get to the blacksmith. Let's
Oh, it's all right. I already went, and she gestures to her sort of purpley sheened new half plate armor. This makes me slightly less of a liability. I'm still really bad at being stealthy, but at least I get to roll straight now.
Roll straight during game mode.
In this my Pride Month? No.
During my Pride Month? Yeah.
You whore.
It just takes the disadvantage off of my stealth. But yes, we can go wherever. We were just discussing the tavern, I believe.
Yes, let's go to the tavern.
All right.
I want to see if Sebastian is there. If he is, if he is, good. If not, then me and Kara will talk about it tonight. I would like to prefer to go alone.
How do you know Kara? She's lovely, by the way.
We were classmates back in the secondary school.
Oh, nice. So you've known each other a long time. What about Sebastian? Is that the same thing?
Sebastian was and still is a friend of mine, but we had a falling out during middle school. But again, we both agreed that we were being dumb kids. And I did buy him a new sword.
I'm sure he liked that a lot.
I broke his wooden one, but I actually got him a new one, an actual sword.
I think he ended up with the better end of the deal at that point.
Well, it was my fault.
How did it happen?
We were both like dueling. Quote.
Mm-hmm.
He'll do like the finger quotes.
Mm-hmm.
And I so happened to swing a little too hard on his wooden sword, and it broke.
Huh. Fair. It sounds to me like you won.
But he threw a fit, and again, I bought him a new sword.
That's very kind of you. But I am also proud of younger you for winning that battle.
I was only 10, I think.
That's about the right time to start battling, honestly. Dwarves, you start very young.
Mm-hmm. Either way, let's go.
Serephina's got some tea for the lovely ladies on the road as soon as Ignacio leaves.
Doesn't Serephina also have something that she needs to tell the party?
It's kind of important.
Wait. Oh yeah!
Maria, by the way, gives you a kiss on the head, Ignacio, before she walks off and heads away.
Good day, Mrs. Aguilar.
By the way, I don't mean. Oh.
I'll just wave and say bye, Mom.
Oh, mama's boy. Anyways, I forgot to tell you guys about something that I might have witnessed with Lamar after our date that you guys should know about. And she's just like feeling like, oops, I should have told them this in the first place.
Elery immediately draws her axe.
Well, me and Lamar we're on our way back. We ran into a dragon.
Where the hell were you that you ran into a dragon?
We were on a ride and we were having a moment and then we were on our way back. I can't exactly remember where. But no. We heard a roaring in the sky and we looked up and there was a dragon.
Were you under trees or not?
Yes.
No.
No, I was not.
The player was like, hold on.
Absolutely no, not.
No, I was not. We were not.
You went out to the cliff, didn't you?
there's a reason why we went there. There's good news that happened there, but you know.
I look forward to hearing about it, but I'm going to yell at you first. You need to be within trees. The fallen can see us when we are not.
Unfortunately, it might have followed back to the city.
I'm sorry?
Sorry, I'm gonna time out. I'm gonna freeze frame time out this conversation real quick here. Would Elery have any knowledge of this dragon in general? Like
No.
it's here, or what it is, or anything like that? None
We-
whatsoever.
We did talk
You-
about it though, because on our way to Duralin, remember on our way from Avona to Duralin, we
Yeah.
did sort of look at the tree line in that gash.
Right. Okay.
But this particular
But that
dragon,
was-
she would not
you
have
guys before you came up
Yeah.
with me, but I'm talking about like just Elery in
in
general.
general.
would've
Yeah.
known.
You do know about dragons' hibernation patterns, and dragons should be hibernating right now because they start their hibernations roughly around the same time as harvest.
Okay.
So the fact that this dragon was awake, it still is like, are you sure? Are you sure it was a dragon?
reach forward with the back of her hand and put it on Serephina's forehead. This is not the time of year for dragons to be out. Perhaps you saw something and your well, you said the night went well, so perhaps it was you're dreaming of something else.
It was an actual dragon.
Let us go eat. Sienna's just miffed now.
Sorry.
Maybe I am not being clear as we're walking away.
Yes.
You were probably excited, and there were maybe things going on within your mind, and that is fine. That is very normal. But seeing a dragon this time of year is not.
I know.
Not really something. But...
We were on our way back, and I was the one who firstly heard it. Are you okay? I'm sorry. Is my mind not clicking correctly?
I'm just waiting for you to look at the new map and see the dude behind the bar.
My God.
Hello, greedy crossover, because
Hello.
I'm an attractive person. I remember him very well. Different character, completely different character.
Completely different
But
character.
woo, that token though, baby.
You just created Shamar more, and I'm here for it.
Right.
You know what?
Sorry.
Yeah,
so you were
fair.
saying, and I kept waiting for you to be like, "Oh my god!" Like, everything. So I needed to bring
The
it up. I'm sorry.
entire time I was on Discord looking at your direct face, so I was talking to you, trying to figure out hi, and fuck. Oh, I thought that was the middle finger. I was about to say fuck you too. But, no, but she goes. The thing is I heard it first. He didn't hear it, and then we sort of just seen it, and it almost got to me in the more, but we rode faster.
Yeah, that does not make any sense. The dragons should not be out.
It's not the first one we've seen out, unfortunately. When we were
What do you mean it's not the first one that you've seen out? You've seen another?
well, yes, we saw one on our way from Sunsgill to Kilen. Just at the very tail end of September, so it would have been still close to harvest. It was you're saying the exact same thing that my father did, that he should be hibernating, but they were not. And this dragon seemed to be familiar with the fallen, because my sister heard him say the name Zephyr. So there's strange things going on with the dragons, and we know that outside of the tree line right now is not safe. We're going to have to get out of there at some point, but it is important to be cautious when we do.
You guys arrive at the bar, the tavern that Sebastian works at. And it is called the Drunk Monk.
Nice.
The drunk monk.
Ignacio, are all of your friends out? What's there?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah, just hold- you just hold on.
I know that
real
was
quick.
player, but that was really funny.
Yeah, just- So, I'll walk in with Govoria, and I'll try to look for Sebastian, and I see Sebastian working there. I'm just thinking, and the moment I say, Sebastian!
Ignacio!
¿Qué pasó, amigo?
Ah. And he answers and replies in on that one. Doing alright, you.
It has been It has been 8 long years. Do you still have that sword?
Why would I still have? Of course I still have it.
All right, good. I don't want to see it broken again.
It's a gift from a friend.
Of course, I'm just pulling your leg.
You see 4 other people at the bar. A male and a female set of twins. And then 2 other males that are sitting on the other side. I believe you have met our friends here before. They were classmates of ours.
Yeah, I remember. It was what was their names? I believe that one was
David.
David, and the white complected one was Felipe.
Yes. And this here is Kenny. He just recently joined us. And that's his twin sister, Serena.
Nice to meet you.
They both give a nod.
Alright. Well, I'm just here with my party. As he gestures to the women that are outside that are just dancing outside.
Sebastian looks over and is like,
Finally!
There we go!
Get in the building!
I'm sorry, my brother
I
keeps
have been
running
dancing
away.
for 15 minutes!
My mother was like, Cat, I need you to come here for a second. And I was like, okay, give me a second. Let me tell them. No, I need you there now. And I'm like,
The lady's dancing outside.
I motion for control of Seraphina's token. Oh my god.
I get permission.
Jesus.
I'm 99% kidding.
Euphoria is like, what? You know each other?
Yes, we were we were and still are, hopefully, friends since middle school. I was being what was it? I was being choked out by some boy that was like first year secondary school, and when I threw him over my back and then punched the pole trying to punch him, I still have like a little bit difficult playing with my lute now because of that. But Sebastian was the only guy there to actually come up to me and say, "Hey, time to cool it. Let's go to the nurse."
To be fair, Oscar was a person. Yeah. We became friends after that.
Yeah, he was a bit of a bitch.
Mm. So what can I do for
Hey.
you?
What can you do? Well, you can serve me and my lovely lady here a drink. Also, those 3 ladies over there are my party members. I the 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 dwarven lady is Sienna.
Little wave.
She's friendly. The one with with the twin tails is Serephina. I don't know if that's her actual token anymore, but yeah.
He
And
just waves.
and the big buff lady over there is Elery.
He
She
gives
just
a
waves.
nod to all of you. And he lowers his voice and slips back into unknown. You know Layla is here, right?
I slip into Alnoa and it says, I'm very sorry, Sebastian. I must be going. I do not want to get angry.
No, I meant in Sochi-Kokan.
Oh, I thought you meant in this
No,
tavern.
no,
I
no, no.
was about-
Our family is built from here. I'll give you the tea later.
Wait, band? What did they do?
Javier and his mistress over in that back corner. Let's just say, mothers should shield their children's eyes. They were both very drunk. So I picked them up and said, don't come back.
Oh my god, it's been 8 long years.
I still cannot believe he did that in my bar. Layla doesn't come here because we're not high standard, so don't have to worry about that.
Thank gosh. Thank Ravens. Anyways, I'll just have an ale. Kavaria, what would you like?
You know what? I'll have an ale as well. All right. You 3 ladies, you want anything?
Just looks up. Oh, yes, please. An ale for me as well, please. That sounds great.
Ale, please.
Serephina. Elbows her.
I
Ale for
believe-
this one too, please.
Her mother says she can have an ale.
All right. He turns back, gets a couple of ales, sits them in front of you, Ignacio and Kavoria, and then gets 3 up and hands them to the V theater. And it's like, take this to the table, and then sees you and like, never mind. Okay.
The
Yes.
Thank you very much.
before we end, can I tell my groups of people what had happened on that very night?
Yes.
So, I promised you guys on what I would tell you what happened on the date. So, I didn't know about this, but apparently his mother's on the council, which ended up getting us a private section. Well, private. What's the word? Area in the bar where literally nobody was there but me and Lamar. We had dinner, we had drinks, we talked a little bit, especially about a little bit about his personal life. we got to know each other a little bit, and then he took me out. What was it called? The cliffside? Or was it called something else?
Cliffside.
Cliffside. We rode on this horse to the cliffside. We looked out into the stars a little bit, and we kissed. Actually, we kissed twice, but you know. And it felt so right. It felt absolutely magical. I can't even describe it. And poor Lamar. Before we even left, he even gave me a kiss then, but saw Elery and was like, nope.
Elery hearing this, he's been listening to this whole story, not like, you know, hands under her chin, all like, oh, but just kind of sort of listening in with, you know, just letting her enjoy the moment, and then she says that, and her back straightens a little bit.
Which I appreciate you, great Elery, but you're scaring the man.
Yeah, but that's
A little fear is good for them. How was the kiss?
Oh my god, I want to do it again. And again and again and again.
They do tend to have that effect. I'm happy for you. I'm still mad at you about the dragon, but I'm happy for
Well,
you.
it's not like we fucking woke it up. We were just writing back and he just followed us, for God's sakes. It's not like I had any weapons to shut it down. He freaked out because he's never seen a dragon before. God damn it, Chilene.
What?
You know what. Anyways. But I was going to tell you, but honestly I wanted to tell you about the kiss first, but the kiss could not wait, and then the drama happened and I was like, oh yeah, the dragon. Maybe I should tell them about that.
I love you, my dear, but we need to work on your priorities. Drink up. Tonight is not the night.
God, I wonder what the talk would be like. Because I know what the kiss felt like. I wonder what the other thing would be like.
Just do me a favor and do it on the trees, for fuck's sake.
You want me to fuck in the trees?
It's as good as any other place, honestly.
Sometimes that is your only option.
There you go.
But wouldn't the sticks from the branches be poking up into places we don't want to poke up in?
Not if you do it right.
You're not doing it right.
Sienna just reaches the full length of her arm and pushes the tankard up toward Seraphina's face as Elery's talking.
If you are doing it correctly, the only thing that is poking you is the thing that is supposed to be poking you.
I wonder what the thing feels like.
As the conversation is going on over at the table, Sebastian leans in close again to you, Ignacio. I just got word from Kara. What time are we meeting? Ignacio?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're muted.
Talking about muted?
Spirit, you're muted.
Maybe, I think Spirit went AFK for a second.
He's mortified at the conversation he's overhearing from the three women.
Which is entirely valid. Like, Ignacio has reverted into a pocket dimension.
How, like,
to get away from the women.
Considering what he's just heard about other people.
Ignacio's just skulking at the moment.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ignacio, Sebastian said, I just heard word from Kara. What time are we meeting?
If they're banned here, then here's preferable. And get your friends here too.
He just motions his head over to David and Felipe. And Kenny.
Oh. Well then. I suppose I'll stay here for the rest of the evening then.
Alright.
Kavoria, do you wish to stay with me?
Of course.
Actually, it's best you stay with me. I don't trust you alone. Not because I don't think you can handle yourself, but just the way they said everything like that. I don't trust it.
It is troubling. I'm not gonna lie. I feel safe around you. Not that I don't feel safe around them. It's just
Of course.
Ever since I looked into her eyes, I had this feeling that I just can't shake. Like, I've seen her eyes before, and I'm not talking about when she stabbed me.
Can I roll Kavoria for history?
Yes.
Please. Okay, hold on.
It's Kavoria. She's knocking at the door.
I will wait for Ignacio's return.
What do you mean do I have experience? What are you talking about?
Okay,
I'm
so
awesome.
I'm very sorry, but I do have to go in a bit because I need to go pick up a pizza.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, pizza.
We'll end here in just a moment.
All right. I do have to
with-
go though.
Yes.
Take
Okay.
care.
Yep,
Let
good
me.
night,
Bye,
everybody.
buddy.
Yep.
Good
Good night. I was trying to say we will get the results of the roll next week. So, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We back.
What a conversation.
I know.
In case, just
But-
because chat may not be able to see, I just want to read this. Serephina says, "What would the table feel like?" At which point Sienna slaps her. No furniture. And Elery responds,
okay.
"Well, if there weren't a lot of options." And Serephina goes, "Why not? What's the problem? You're not helping." Fucking
Oh.
furniture is generally not recommended. Just oh.
Yes,
Yes.
she had the question if you had experience.
But it's not untrue.
No. But
And
anyway,
she just makes that sound. Anyway.
But thank you guys
No
so
kips, exactly.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We will definitely get the results of Bavaria's role because it's gonna be interesting.
It's super important too.
It
Oh.
is. It is.
I cannot wait for the one-on-one for this because this is intrigue.
It is so good. I'm excited. It'll definitely happen at some point. Figure it out. But yeah. All right.
All right. We'll be back on Tuesday the 30th, I believe. No, Tuesday the 1st. Is that right?
First, I believe.
Tuesday, July 1st. Yeah. So we'll be
Yeah.
back then. We are figuring out creative scheduling. I think we're
you.
not sure if it's going to happen this Saturday or not, but keep an eye on
Yeah.
socials.
Yeah. We did have a player that had some things come up. So we're gonna see if we can do it at a different time this week, or it'll be very soon after. But yeah, I can't wait for Create.
God, I'm dying. When I saw that message this afternoon at work, I was already having a shit day, and I was like, no.
Please let it be another day.
Why does Stephanie do this?
Huh?
Just basically, why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
100%.
yeah.
But
All
that's okay. Like, stuff
Yep.
happens. But
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah, we're excited for Creedy. It's going to be a
Yep.
good one. Whenever it happens, you got to tune in. It's going to be a very good episode.
Yeah. It's at the very most gonna be the second to last episode.
Yeah. Penultimates, let's go. Thank you for the hydrate chain. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But we will see you all very soon. Thanks, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.